Hello guys, welcome back to Bull and Watch channel. Guys, today I want to review the newest and the most recent release from MICROBRAND from Kyoto, Japan, KUOE, KUOE. This is the KUOE Royal Smith 90-010. This is their newest model, the triple calendar, 35 millimeter watch, a very small watch. This is their design. This is the KUOE design. KUOE is a micro brand from Japan that has been that was founded in 2020. So they're a relatively young company, but they start to gain they start to get more and more popular because they produce such a high quality piece, including this one. So today I will review this their this is their most premium watch. This is their most premium watch from their collection. So I'm gonna give you my thought about this watch, what I think about it. So yeah, guys, let's get started with the review. Okay, so let's start with the dimension of the watch. Let's get this out of the way first. So the watch is, like I said, is quite small. It's at 35 millimeter. The diameter is 35 millimeter. The thickness is 13 millimeter. So you can see that the watch is a little bit thick, especially considering that this watch is only 35 millimeters. So you're gonna feel the presence. You know, there's a wrist presence, and then the lock width is 18 millimeter. So it's an even size for the strap. So I think it's still relatively easy to if you wanna change a swap strap. I think it's still relatively easy to get 18 millimeter size. And then the lock to lock, it's 43 millimeter. So it's a small watch, but if you are into this vintage style, so I don't think it's a problem. And it's definitely a watch that that is unisex. This can be worn by female, by male. You know, anybody can wear this nice small watch. Okay, so the watch is very beautiful, guys. The dial, I think, is the star of the show. Okay, this watch is not too expensive. At less than it's priced at less than $1,000 US. And for that kind of money, I think the dial quality easily surpass the Swiss brands, the competitors in Swiss, from the Switzerland. You know, the Swiss brands that is priced higher than this watch. So I think the dial quality of this watch can easily match like Longines or Oris. You know, and I even dare to say that I think that in terms of dial quality, I think this one easily surpass Oris, you know, and can easily match or compete with Longines or even Tech Heuer. And the dial is very beautiful. It has and this variant, I choose this variant because I like the Panda dial, Panda dial with the black subdial. But they actually have a lot of variants. So they release the reverse Panda variant. They release the one with the white subdial. But to my eyes, this is the best variant because I really love the color, the dial layout, the Panda. It's just beautiful. It's very beautiful. We have the Breguet numeral that enhance the, you know, the beauty of the dial. It looks very, very classic. So we have the Breguet numeral with that is gilded. So the gold color nicely blend nicely with the grainy white dial, and even the the Panda, the black subdial. You know, I think gives a very nice contrast against the white dial. It's very beautiful. Everything just works. You know, I love the colorway, the gold numeral against the black subdial, against the white subdial. I think it just works. Everything is beautiful. It's like a it's a it's Panda. It's Panda, guys. It's very it's very nice, you know. And I love the Bregan numeral. I love the design of the hands. You know, they use the leaf hands design, very beautiful. And and everything is in gold. You know, the hands, the hour, the hour marker, is very beautiful. You know, and I think the gold against the black and the white on the background just blends in really nicely. I love the dial. I think the dial is very, very beautiful. Okay, and I love how they, you know, since the sub dial is in black color, you know, if you want to see the the date, this is, by the way, this is a triple calendar like I said before. So if you want to see the date and the month, you can see it, but since it's in black, it's not so easy to read the time. It's not so easy to read the time. And but I like it, you know, I really like it. So it's there because normally people don't really like the triple calendar complication, you know, for someone like me who prefer simple watches. However, I feel that you know, because this is in black, the subdial, I feel that it kind of it kind of like hide the information, you know, from my eyes. So unless I really want to see it, it kind of disappear basically. So I just see like a basically a black subdial, you know, with the, so it's kind of like a simple date watch to me. So it's very beautiful. And then the thickness of 13 millimeter. This is, I think, one drawback from this watch. The watch, because this is a small watch at 35 millimeter, because the thickness is 13 millimeter, so it feels just a little bit too thick, you know, on my I feel on my wrist. So when I wear this watch, you know, I have to really, really press it, and I have to wear it like really tightly to make it, you know, very, very like pressed against my skin, to hide some of the thickness, you know, like if this watch was like 40 or 39 or 30 or even like 38 millimeter, I think 13 millimeter would be just fine. But because this watch is 35 millimeter in diameter, so the thickness kind of you really feel, you will really, really feel that the thickness of it, you know. And I don't know why they make it so thick like this. Maybe because this is quite a complicated watch. This is a triple calendar. um, but you can see like this, and a lot of thickness actually comes from this this ring here. So if they just if they could make the ring to be a little bit thinner, I think it would have been perfect, you know, like make it like 1 or 2 millimeter thinner. I think this watch would be absolutely perfect. However, yeah, the what is lacking on the thickness, you know, the watch compensate on the dial quality. Like I said, the quality of the dial is very, very high. It's very nice. It's very beautiful. And the watch is 50 meter water resistant. So it's not really a watch that you want to swim with, but at the same time, it's not really fragile. I'll be more than happy to just go out with this watch, and if I ever get caught with the rain, I will not worry so much about it. I will worry a lot more if this watch has a water resistance of only 30 millimeter. But with the 5 bar water resistance, I'll be more than happy to, you know, get it splashed with a little bit of water. I will not worry about it. And then let's talk a little bit about the movement, guys. The movement of this watch, and by the way, this watch comes with a quite nice um, deploying buckle. It's not really like a high quality, but this is to be expected because this is not a very, very expensive watch. But you can see in terms of movement, this watch comes with Miyota caliber 9122. You can see the movement. It looks quite nice, really. Again, for the price of less than 1,000 US dollars, you get this. To me, it looks really beautiful. Actually, I really like it. They have if you order this watch from KUOE, the you can choose if you want a closed case back or you want open case back. But I chose open case back because I think this fits, because I think this is, at the end of the day, it's a dress watch, and for a dress watch I want it to be open. I want the watch to display the movement. Okay, but for a sports watch, but on the contrary, I want it to be close kiss back. So yeah, and I don't regret my decision because I actually the watch is actually quite beautiful, the movement. And so everything is made in Japan. You can see it's made in Japan. So yeah, it's very beautiful, guys. The watch is really really beautiful, especially considering the price. I think for those of you who are thinking about what buying this watch, I think you should just get it really. If you like the dial, you will be blown away with what you will get at this price point. I don't think you can find a watch as nice as this in terms of dial quality at this price point. I really don't think so, because I have played with quite a lot of watches, even like I don't want to badmouth other brands, but like Baltic, they have this MR01 model, similar price point, similar, slightly cheaper, but I saw it, I compare with this one. Oh my gosh, this one is a lot better, it's miles ahead. So yeah, again, I don't want to badmouth anyone. If you are the owner of Baltic watch, MR01, I mean, if you're happy with it, I mean, good for you. But I just want to tell you my personal opinion, that this watch easily, okay, surpass those watches, from Switzerland, that is priced at similar price point, and easily can compete with those watches that is at a higher price point, such as like Longines or KYOTO. That's how good I think of this watch when it comes to like dial quality. But the only drawback, like I said before, the only drawback from this watch, in my opinion, is that it's just that it's a little bit too thick. Okay, because it's 13 millimeter, but you have 35 millimeter watch, so you will really feel the thickness. You just have to get used to it. Okay, but again, it's not like a deal breaker to the point that it doesn't feel comfortable when you wear it. I wear it every single day. I don't feel like it's not comfortable. It's okay, but I wish they could have, they could shave off some of that thickness, make it like 11.5, or even 12 millimeter. I think it would have been better. If this watch was like 11.5, I think it would have been perfect. It's perfect. Okay, there's no flaw. But the thickness of 13 millimeter is a little bit yeah, it's a little bit too thick, but it's manageable. It's still manageable. uh but yeah, but if but look at it from the bright side though, because of this ring. And I don't know why they designed it to be this way, but you see, if you see this ring, right, it creates this 3D effect, like this ring, because it's so thick and so deep. So it makes the dial is sunken, so it's very deep. So yeah, if you look at it from the front like this, the dial is really really beautiful. It's very very beautiful. So yeah, guys, that's my thought really, regarding this watch. This is a very beautiful watch. If you like the design, I think you should go for it. The watch is high quality. Everything is made in Japan. It's not too expensive. It's very beautiful. It's a dress watch. If you want to get a affordable, cheap, relatively cheap dress watch, made in Japan, I recommend to get you to get this one. It's currently sold out in KUOE website. However, I believe they will restock it, so you just gotta wait for it. And really hope, while you're waiting, if you're interested in this watch, I hope this review is helpful and it will help you to make a decision about buying this watch. Thank you guys so much for watching, and uh, I hope you enjoyed. If you like this watch review or watch content, I mean, consider subscribing to the channel. I will really appreciate it if you can subscribe. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.